AI is not replacing developers, it's actually upgrading them. Today, I'm going to show you how AI is used across different stage of development, from design to research to development to testing. So, number one, AI in project management. So, I don't think this is going to be any news, right? You've seen what AI can do, and as a founder and someone who has built up for clients, you can use AI to come up with product requirement documents. It depends on what you put into the system, right? Or put in as a prompt and the result that comes out of it. So if you are working on a new app, you can actually tell AI tools like ChatGPT to come up with product requirement document. First, you need to actually chat with it, tell it what you are building, tell it to ask you questions, right? So I think the prompting is the key in terms of getting good results from these chatbots, or I'll call them AI chat response bots. In project management, another thing you can use AI to do again is creating a lean canvas. So it's more like a mini business document, right? Or let's say business plan. So AI could help you do that and do more research. You can even use AI with questionnaires. You can use AI in writing, doing research. There are lots of things a lot of persons have been using AI to do so. I know you may want to limit the amount of information you give it or give to it, but at the end of the day, depending on what you tell it or ask it to do, it's going to give it to you, and it makes the job very fast. Two, AI in UI UX design, or design in general. Well, I cannot overemphasize this because AI has done a lot, from designing high fidelity designs to high fidelity prototype to even doing a lot with generating UI designs. So when it comes to AI in design, it's doing a lot, right? So, and I, as a product designer as well, I've been using this. Take for example now Figma, where you can either generate an app idea with Figma Make, and in less than few seconds you have a full user flow, something that takes us days to draw maps of each and every responses in an app, but with a single line of prompt you can get everything, know how the app functions and works. So AI has done a lot, and when it comes to design, it keeps giving. Three, AI in development. Well, this has a lot of debates, right? We have the vibe coders and we have the ones who have the technical know how to build apps but use AIs as assistants. When it comes to development, a lot of developers have been using AI differently. Most of them use platforms like Cursor in building apps, and this has worked very well because it is not like you are vibe coding per se. It is like you are having a Jarvis, right? Or having an assistant that is very powerful beside you, from writing APIs, documentation to so many things. With development, AI has seriously reduced the time, though some things still take time, and we need to most of the devs still have to go through the code to make sure everything still works as it should. But it is more of it has done more good than harm, if I may say. So let's get to the next one, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So AI in QA testing. Yes, whatever app you build, you have to test it, right? So this is where I will not say I'm feeling sorry for QAs, right? But there are AIs now that really take over all the quality assurance service or performance and everything. But I feel, when there is, I don't want to use the word servant, right? Like you have a dog, right? And he needs a master. So the dog can guide you and everything, but you need someone to control him at times. With QAs, if they are very good at what most QAs do in our own team, right? They use this tool. So you can't really push them out of the market because you need someone to control these tools. You need someone to control these beasts, these monsters, right? So with QA, AI have been used in different ways. One, in design, in a way. For example, now a QA can upload a screenshot and like, okay, this is the error I'm getting. Why is this error, and how do I, report this error? And a lot of things you can use AI to do, even draft document, draft bug trackers, and the rest. I cannot even emphasize a lot of things that AI has done, and also make the app vetting processes simple and faster. Then we have AI for non-technical founders. So founders that don't know how to code, right? So here's what we call the vibe coders. So there are different ways people do this, and my take on this, right? Because I'm actually talking about how AI has helped, right? So AI is very good in creating front end based apps or website or landing page. They're getting very good at that. But when it comes to back end purposes, I would say AI still has a long way to go. So I would recommend you don't totally rely heavily on, especially when you're vibe coding, your back end should be totally controlled by AI. Even if you may not have funds, because one of the reasons why founders go for AI is because of funds, but that is still, in a way still expensive, right? So you can have someone that can help you with checking your backend and making, because security is key. For vibe coders or not technical founders, you can use AI to build lots of things. I've used AI to build games, right? I've used AI to build some, even build a client management system. But because of I have the technical knowledge of myself and my team, I know what to do, right? So another thing again is technical know-how. So as a founder, you need to know what you need to know your app has to have, right? Then you prompt it to life. And I think some AI are now doing a good job on telling you what your app needs. And if you don't know what you need, you can go back to the PRD document or the thing. And I think with time, AI will be doing a lot of things for non-technical founders to put their MVP out there. So in summary, AI is a tool that speed up workflow. What I would just say is for developers and non-technical persons is know how to moderate it, right? And whatever everything that is good or nice, if you use it in excess, has a side effect. To me, I feel a designer and a developer sees AI as a power up tool and not something that should take them out of the market. Highest, know how to wield the tool, know how to tame the beast, and know how to use the beast to your advantage.